Let this story be a gentle companion on your journey to sleep. Azalea and the Caliph, a village tale. This story is about Azalea and a Caliph who saved their village from a water crisis through their friendship and perseverance. In a quaint village, nestled between rolling hills and fragrant meadows, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Azalea, and a gentle beast named Akalifa. Every morning, Azalea would wake up to the sound of chirping birds and the warm rays of the sun filtering through her window. She would then dash outside to meet her best friend, Akalifa, who awaited her by the ancient oak tree at the edge of the village. Akalifa, with his soft velvety fur and wise amber eyes, was unlike any other creature. He possessed a gentle strength that made him both revered and loved by the villagers. Together, Azalea and Akalifa would roam the village, helping those in need and spreading joy wherever they went. One crisp autumn day, as the leaves began to turn golden and the air grew cooler, the village faced an unexpected challenge. The river that provided water for the fields and homes had stopped flowing. Without water, the crops would wither, and the villagers would struggle to survive the harsh winter. Determined to solve the mystery, Azalea and Akalifa set off on a journey upstream. They traversed thick forests, climbed rocky terrains, and crossed wide meadows, never losing hope. Along their journey, they met various creatures of the forest who offered clues and guidance. Finally, they discovered the source of the problem. A large boulder had fallen into the river, blocking the flow of water. Azalea and Akalifa worked together, using their combined strength and wit to remove the boulder. It was a strenuous task, but with perseverance and teamwork, they succeeded. Water began to flow freely once more. As they returned to the village, the once dry river now glistened under the sunlight, and the villagers greeted them with gratitude and admiration. The crops flourished, and the village thrived, thanks to the efforts of Azalea and Akalifa. From that day on, the bond between the girl and the gentle beast grew even stronger. They became symbols of hope and unity for the village, reminding everyone of the power of friendship and determination. Every evening, under the starlit sky, Azalea would sit by the ancient oak tree, with Akalifa by her side, and recount their adventures to the younger villagers, inspiring them with tales of courage and kindness. And so, Heather learned that true kindness is not about being recognized. It's about the silent, unseen acts that touch lives and create ripples of goodness. One starry night, as they sat by a quiet stream, Marigold turned to Heather. "You have done well, my friend," she said. "The forest and the village are now thriving because of you." Heather smiled, her heart full. "It's because we did it together, Marigold. You've shown me the true power of kindness." And as the first light of dawn broke through the trees, the forest seemed to whisper its gratitude with the rustling leaves and the gentle murmuring of the streams. Together, Heather and Marigold continued their journey, spreading kindness wherever they went, a testament to the power of a kind heart and a fiery spirit. Let's wander further with our next story. Bluebell and the River Nymph Campanula. This story is about a girl named Bluebell and her magical friendship with a river nymph named Campanula. Once upon a time, nestled in a verdant valley, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Bluebell. She had eyes the color of the deep ocean, and hair as golden as the morning sun. Every day, Bluebell would venture into the forest, where she felt most at home amidst the whispering trees and blooming wildflowers. One particularly bright morning, Bluebell discovered a hidden path she had never seen before. As she followed the winding trail, she heard the soft gurgle of a brook and the tinkling laughter of a playful breeze. Curiosity gleaming in her eyes, she moved closer, and there, beside the sparkling water, she saw the most enchanting creature she had ever encountered. It was Campanula, a river nymph, whose skin shone like moonlight on water and whose hair flowed like liquid silver. Campanula noticed Bluebell and smiled warmly, her presence exuding a serene yet vibrant energy. Telomalan, Althea Campanula greeted, her voice as melodious as the stream itself. Bluebell, captivated by the nymph's beauty and grace, shyly introduced herself. From that day on, Bluebell and Campanula formed an inseparable bond. They spent hours exploring the wonders of the valley, sharing secrets and stories. Campanula taught Bluebell the ancient songs and dances of the forest, while Bluebell showed Campanula the art of weaving daisy chains and whistling tunes with blades of grass. They laughed, sang, and roamed freely, their friendship blossoming like the flowers in spring. But their bond grew stronger. One evening, as they sat by the brook, bathed in the golden hues of the setting sun, Campanula spoke of her love for the natural world. She told Bluebell about the delicate balance that maintained the harmony of nature, and how every creature and plant had a role to play. Entranced by Campanula's words, Bluebell promised to protect this beautiful world they both cherished. Her heart swelled with a newfound purpose. As the years passed, Bluebell became a guardian of the valley, her spirit intertwined with the land she loved. Even when Campanula eventually had to return to her watery home, their friendship endured. On nights when the stars shimmered like diamonds in the sky, Bluebell would stand by the brook and feel Campanula's presence, a comforting whisper carried by the breeze. And so, Bluebell continued to dedicate her life to the care of the forest, forever inspired by her magical friend, Campanula. Their friendship became a beacon of calm, reminding everyone that inner peace was always within reach, even in the midst of chaos. Let's continue with another heartwarming adventure. The Garden of Memories. This story is about a girl named Petunia and her bear friend, Orchid, and their discovery of a secret garden that preserves memories. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between lush green hills, there lived a young girl named Petunia and her best friend, a bear named Orchid. They shared an unbreakable bond, forged through countless adventures and shared secrets in the enchanting forest that bordered their village. The forest was a magical place, teeming with wildflowers that whispered stories of days gone by and trees that seemed to have eyes watching over the young friends. Each day after school, Petunia and Orchid raced through the meadows, their laughter echoing through the trees as they made their way to the forest. There, they would settle under the canopy of an ancient oak tree, its sprawling branches forming a natural cradle. As the sun set, casting a warm, golden glow, they would share tales of wonder and dreams of the future. On summer's evening, Petunia discovered an old, tarnished key buried beneath a pile of leaves. She showed it to Orchid, who immediately suggested that they search for its matching lock. Intrigued, the two friends embarked on a quest, following the clues that seemed to appear as if by magic. In the heart of the forest, they found a hidden door carved into the trunk of a great tree. With excited anticipation, Petunia inserted the key and turned it gently. The door creaked open to reveal a secret garden, overgrown and forgotten, where time appeared to stand still. The garden was a tapestry of colors, with vibrant flowers and lush greenery, and in the center stood a fountain, its water shimmering under the moonlight. Petunia and Orchid explored every inch of the garden, discovering hidden alcoves filled with ancient relics and plaques engraved with names and dates. On one plaque, Petunia saw her own name and Orchid's alongside a date long before she was born. Confused but curious, she asked Orchid what it meant. The wise bear explained that the garden was a place where memories were kept alive, a sanctuary for the dreams and stories of those who had come before. Petunia realized that the adventures they had shared, the laughter and dreams, were now part of this beautiful garden. They sat by the fountain, reflecting on the times they had spent together, knowing that their bond would forever be etched in the fabric of the garden. As night deepened, the friends made their way back home, carrying with them the profound understanding that memories were the true treasures of their lives. In the days that followed, Petunia and Orchid returned to the secret garden often, each visit strengthening their bond and adding new memories to the enchanted place. The garden, once forgotten, now blossomed with the vibrant life of their shared experiences. And so, in the heart of the forest, and within the hearts of Petunia and Orchid, the Garden of Memories flourished, a timeless testament to the enduring power of friendship and the magic of shared moments. Let's begin another chapter, warm and comforting. Rose and Orchid's Night of Reassurance. This story is about Rose, who finds reassurance in the gentle presence of her friend Orchid, helping her face her worries with courage and love. On a quiet evening, the crescent moon hung low in the sky, casting a silver glow over the quaint village of Meadow Spring. Inside a charming cottage, Rose was preparing for bed. As she pulled back the starry-patterned quilt, her fairy Orchid peeked out from his cozy nook. His fur shimmered like the softest velvet in the moonlight. "Are you ready for bed, or hey?" Rose asked softly. Orchid chirped and scampered to her side, climbing onto the bed with a playful leap. Rose smiled and petted him gently, feeling a sense of warmth and comfort. Despite her smiles, Rose felt an unwelcome tightness in her chest. She had been anxious all day, pondering over a decision she needed to make. Sensing her unease, Orchid nudged her hand with his tiny nose as if to say he was there for her. "You're right, Orchid. Worrying won't change anything," Rose whispered. Her fingers stroked Orchid's silky fur, finding solace in his presence. The fairy curled up next to her, his eyes shining with gentle reassurance. Rose took a deep breath, letting it out slowly. Tonight would be a night for dreams, not worries. She reached for the leather-bound storybook on her bedside table, where stories of adventure and magic waited. With Orchid snuggled close, she began reading aloud. The candlelight flickered, casting dancing shadows on the walls. The tales of brave heroes and enchanting landscapes began to fill her mind, pushing away her anxieties. Orchid lay still, his tiny chest rising and falling with each calm breath. As Rose read, her heart grew lighter. Abruptly, the wind outside picked up, causing the windows to rattle softly. Rose paused, glancing at the dancing tree branches swaying under the moonlight. Orchid's nose twitched, but he remained unfazed, snuggled by Rosie's side. She resumed her story, her voice steady and warm, weaving a comforting cocoon round them. Page after page, Rose lost herself in the fantastical adventures, feeling Orchid's tiny warmth grounding her in the moment. The night deepened, stars blinked into existence, and the world seemed to cradle them in its serene embrace. Finally, with the end of the story, Rose closed the book gently. "Thank you for staying with me, Orchid," she murmured, planting a kiss on his tiny head. Orchid yawned, closing his eyes, content in the fact that he had provided comfort to his beloved human. Lying back against her pillow, Rose let herself drift into dreams. Her heart was light, her mind calm, reassured by the gentle presence of her furry friend. The night outside grew darker, and yet it felt full of promise and peace. As they lay there, dreams intertwined with the comforting reality of each other's presence, Rose knew that no matter what decisions lay ahead, she would face them with courage and love, just as the heroes from her storybook. And with Orchid by her side, she would never be alone. May you wake up renewed and refreshed. Sweet dreams.